Well, the top story that is coming in right now, another case of a government officer touching the feet of a minister has emerged. This time, once again, it's a repeat offender. The minister is Shivpal Yadav. This has happened at an event in Mainpuri. An executive engineer bent down, touched the feet of the Samajwadi Party leader. Remember, Samajwadi Party chief Mainpuri Yadav had strongly criticized ex-UP chief minister and BSP Supremo Mayawati when a senior official touched her feet in full public view. Very recently, a senior official had touched Mainpuri Yadav's feet himself. Well, just 5 days back, an engineer in the irrigation department was caught touching SP leader Shivpal Yadav's feet. These visuals clearly show that as Yadav emerged from his chopper and headed towards the rally venue, the officer walked up to him and touched his feet. And now once again another officer has repeated the same act. Well, this is not the first time that a Neta has been seen allowing a demeaning act. Earlier, BJP's Maharashtra MLA Pankaja Munde had come in for heavy criticism after a member of her staff was seen carrying her slippers. TMC Minister Shivpal Singh had also courted controversy when his personal guard was seen squatting before him to tie his shoelaces. For the latest incident coming in from Uttar Pradesh, I want to go to Amir Haq, my colleague. He's on the phone line with us. You know, Amir, where Shivpal Yadav is concerned and many of the leaders of the Samajwadi Party, this is fairly normal. You know, there's no anomaly in something like this. This happens time in and time again at every public function.
Yes, absolutely, Preeti. And it seems government officials in UP have actually made up their mind that they will continue to flout all government rules despite the kind of criticism that they've invited every time they've done an act like that. It was just about 4 days back when another engineer belonging to the irrigation department touched Shivpal Yadav's feet in a function at Shamli district in western Uttar Pradesh. Earlier, about a week back in Mainpuri, MD of UP Rajkir Nirman Nigam R.K. Goyal touched Mainpuri Yadav's feet. So clearly, you know, they are flouting in public rules that clearly say that they cannot compromise their position as government officials before their political masters.
All right, you know, stay with me, Amir. What we will do now is connect to Akhilesh Pratap Singh from the Congress unit of Uttar Pradesh. He's on the phone line with us. Akhilesh ji, what do you make of this? Because clearly this is not something out of the ordinary. We see it time in and time again where the Samajwadi Party leaders are concerned. They think it's normal.
इसमें अनैतिक या गैर कानूनी क्या है? अगर कोई किसी का पैर छू रहा है, अगर वो ऑफिसर भी है, तो उसमें अनैतिक और वो फोर्स का नहीं है तो इसमें गलत क्या है? कोई किसी को कैसे रोक सकता है पैर छूने से?
कोई रोक तो नहीं सकता अखिलेश जी, पर बात इसमें ये है क्योंकि ये सारे ऑफिशियल्स हैं, ये एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के ऑफिशियल्स हैं।
हाँ, तो ये निश्चित रूप से एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का ऑफिसर है, लेकिन सारे नहीं पैर छू रहे हैं। अगर उसमें 50 में से एक कोई पैर छू रहा है तो उसको समझना वो क्यों छू रहा है। कहीं दूर का उसका पुराना जानने वाला तो नहीं है, उसका रिश्तेदार तो नहीं है, उसके करीबी का तो नहीं है।
पर अखिलेश जी, फिर ऐसा लगता है कि शिवपाल जी को जब भी कोई पब्लिक फंक्शन में जाते हैं, उनको एक दो लोग जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से हैं, दूर दराज के रिश्तेदार ही मिलते हैं, क्योंकि ये तो हर पब्लिक फंक्शन में हो रहा है।
नहीं, देखिए, जितने भी पॉलिटिशियंस हैं, मिनिस्टर हैं, कोई है, हर जगह कुछ लोग मिल जाते हैं। अब उनको हम लोग भी।
पर आपको अखिलेश जी ये सही लगता है कि जो एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में है, इरिगेशन हेड है, ऑफिसर है, पब्लिकली एक पॉलिटिशियन के पैर छुए?
मेरी बात
कैसा ये, मतलब ये कैसा, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट डज इट सेट?
वही बता रहा हूँ, जैसे कहा जाता है, मिनिस्टर्स भी कहते हैं, हम लोग भी कहते हैं, सब लोग कहते हैं कि भाई आप लोग बड़े हैं या ड्यूटी पे पैर मत छुए। अगला कहता है हमारी श्रद्धा है। एक लोग ऐसे मिल जाते हैं, हम क्या करें? हम कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करें? हम कहाँ से आइडेंटिफाई करें? हम कैसे रोकें उनको? ये प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम आती है। ठीक है, अगर किसी की श्रद्धा है, कुछ है।
अखिलेश प्रताप जी, आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं जो ऑन एयर है, एक बार भी रोकने की कोशिश हुई है?
मैं देख रहा हूँ, उसमें अब आप कहिए कि पार्टी के लोग भी तमाम क्यों छू रहे हैं? क्या इसका जवाब है भाई? आप बताएं, क्या करिएगा?
चलिए, बहुत धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने का। अखिलेश प्रताप सिंह from the Congress actually saying that there's nothing wrong in this. They can't really help it if somebody actually goes ahead and touches their feet. But this is not the first time. We have Juhi Singh from the Samajwadi Party. She's on the phone line with us. Juhi, the question I want to ask you is, what do you make of this? Now, it seems at least where the Samajwadi Party comes into play, there's no anomaly in this. This is normal. Any public function, any, a bureaucrat, any government official touching feet is normal.
Look, we don't, that is, Honorable Shivpalji also did not ask the person to touch his feet. And relations are not just constrained by the fact that where you are posted today, who is on what position. Because we all live in a country where we respect our relations. This might be just a sign of respect, because we are not courting that touching of feet, and it would seem very abnormal that you stop a person from touching one's feet if one has a respect for the person. So it's really not, I wouldn't call it such a priority issue to stop a person from touching one's feet.
Juhi, do you think when bureaucrats, government officials, police force personnel come into play, such display of respect, even if they do have it, where political personnel are concerned, is normal on a public platform? Do you think it's normal? It sends the right precedent?
The person who is touching the feet, it depends on what he's thinking. If he thinks it's all right to touch a person's feet, then who are we to stop it? There are sometimes relations in play which are above politics or above bureaucracy and above the fact that where you are posted, you don't really have to, let's say, make them kneeling rest by not touching the feet and proving your point that you are sticking to a certain protocol.
But don't you think it smacks of sycophancy?
I don't think so. I mean, if a person does it out of sycophancy, then it's his integrity, not the person whose feet is being touched. So we are really
it's a culture. It's a culture, Juhi. It is a culture, and which many would say, where the Samajwadi Party is concerned, where Uttar Pradesh governance is concerned, is encouraged.
Because it's not as if anybody would come and touch your feet and you will reward that person. So how does sycophancy get rewarded? That's the question. So you can't really relate it to Samajwadi Party. I think there was a general issue that somebody shook hands with the Honorable Prime Minister also. That was also an issue, because that was also really...
Okay.
So these things are also depending on the person who is making that gesture. It's not just sycophancy.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Juhi. We're going to keep coming back to that story. Thank you.